Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Shield, and we're doing more Dynamax adventure. I'm going to fight the Steel-type Pokemon. And yeah, as I said, like, we're just kind of continuing this quest here, to satisfy the Adventure, to satisfy the last clue. I hope I'm not missing anything here, because as far as I know, what you have to do is just play this until you find the correct Pokemon at the end, which is always a legendary Pokemon, as we know, but we just need to play it until we find the correct one. And then that's it, you know. So yeah, hopefully it goes well. Hopefully this doesn't end up taking like 3 hours, but it could very well take that long, you never know. I decided to pick this. I like there weren't very many Pokemon there that I was like, oh, this is really cool, you know. So I decided to just pick this because I was like, what else am I going to end up picking? I think my choices at the time were Poltegeist with Giga Drain and Sucker Punch, which was probably better at the end of the day. And I can't remember what my other choices were. I don't think they were very good. I ended up picking this thing. I can always swap it out for something else if needs be. So yeah, I'm not going to talk about Miitopia anymore. I feel like I've talked about Miitopia enough, so this is going to be a Miitopia discourse-free zone, because I feel like I just keep repeating myself over and over again. You know what my stance is on it, so, you know, we'll just leave it there. It's so funny, like, hearing, like, the Generation 1 Pokemon, like, the older Generation Pokemon, they still sound, like, their cries still sound like, I think they make an effort to try and modernize them a little bit, but I'm not sure how, like, effective it is. Make up your mind. You know you want a Dynamax. You know the world wants to see a Dynamax Porygon, but you're not going to give it to the world, are you? Is this going to be Swampert? Like, I've been trying to puzzle out what ground Pokemon this could be, and I think it might actually be Swampert. Yeah, it totally is. Wow, okay. Why do you get to Dynamax twice? And I have not yet got the chance to do it even once. Is it because I used Giga Impact that time? Because if that's the case, then that's bullshit. I'll catch it, but I think, unfortunately, if the final Pokemon is the one that we're looking for, which it actually might be now that I think of it, then I don't think we'll be allowed to take it. I think we'll have to, leave Swampert behind at the end. I'll catch it because it's a guaranteed catch. I don't think I mentioned that, but all of the catches on this are guaranteed, so... Is this worth it? I think I'm actually going to say I'm good without it. Yeah, I think I am. I'll stick with Kling Clang. Yeah, that's a good idea because your HP was low because you used the Life Orb so much, fool. Am I interested? This is like a tough one. I think technically I'm not. Like what, like, you know, like you have, like, I think this one you do, like, you take this play if the Pokemon you have is definitely like poor or bad, like low HP, or definitely going to be at a disadvantage, or just a bad Pokemon. I think if your Pokemon is kind of okay, which in fairness, like, I'm not going to say anything against Kling Clang. No, it's not. Okay. This is just that Pokemon from Pokemon Moon. So that means we can feel free to take Swampert, which is nice. That's nice. A nice end to this one anyway. So Gear Grind, Shift Gear. Oh, Dynamax. I actually get the chance to do this? It must have heard me complaining in the last one. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it's a guaranteed catch, so you might as well catch them. And, this, like, I don't really care about Lunala, so I'm happy to leave it behind, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't take the Scientist up on their offer. Because that was very poor strategy at the end of the day. Like, when your HP is low like that, you know you're pretty much going to get taken out in one hit. Like, you have to remember that these are legendary Pokemon, so by default, they're very powerful. And they also get to attack, like, sometimes, like, twice in one turn, so... So yeah, it's like what you expect when you have like 50 HP. Oh yeah, this is like a ghost type Pokemon as well, isn't it? It's like Ghost and Psychic, I think. Something like that, anyway. Again, like, legendary Pokemon are not my speciality because I find them boring for the most part, so... Yeah, just don't expect me to get invested in them. And I feel like, I don't know, maybe, I feel like then the games, they expect you to love them. It feels like the games are designed, like, with the assumption that everybody loves, working off of the assumption that everybody loves legendary Pokemon, and the more legendary Pokemon there are, the better, because they're so cool, you know? Because it seems that way because they keep pushing so many of them in the games. And the, but I think actually the majority of players would be happy with there being like 2 or 3 legendary Pokemon per generation, you know, rather than like 10. I feel like that's not as bad anymore. Like, I don't mean to exaggerate. Like, Generation 8, they didn't overdo it. Like, Generation 8, you have like the 2 dogs and you have Eternatus. And that's pretty much it, isn't it? Like, there aren't really any... Well, there's, like, Zarude. But that's kind of, like you always have to have that as well. Like, you have to have, like, the mythical Pokemon. And I feel like that's alright. Like, they didn't overdo it. I feel like Pokemon Sun and Moon, when you ask yourself, like... Do Pokemon Sun and Moon benefit, like, from having all of the different Tapu Pokemon? I don't really think so, you know. I think 1 is enough. Like, it's enough to have 1 or 2 max. If you ask, like, if in Generations 5 and 6 they benefit from having so many legendary Pokemon, because I feel like 5 and 6 are just completely over the top. Like, if you ask, like, do they benefit from having so many legendary Pokemon, I think the answer is an absolute no. Yeah, sure, attack the heavily defensive Pokemon with the most HP in our team. Go for it. They don't call you legendary for nothing, obviously. So yeah, I think, like, I like to have a balanced opinion on these things. Yeah, I'll catch it, whatever. I like to have a balanced opinion on these things. I don't like... I wouldn't like the idea of there being 0 legendary Pokemon, about like a generation coming out with no legendary Pokemon whatsoever, or no mythical Pokemon whatsoever. Do I think that there's like an automatic value add to having more of them? No, I don't. The other thing with like Pokemon Sun and Moon, they go completely over the top with the Ultra Beasts. Is there value in having all of them? I don't really think so. Do they add to the game? When you think about like what's so fun about Sun and Moon, and we're taking this, by the way. We're taking Swampert. Yeah, I'll give Swampert a nickname. What am I going to call him? I want to call him Swamp Thing. You make my heart sing. Swamp Thing. Do you know what? I might as well. I'm probably never going to use it, but... Swamp Thing. You mean everything. So yeah, I think like if you ask somebody what do you love about no. If you ask me like if you asked anybody what do they love about Pokemon Sun and Moon, they'll probably say that they enjoy the way the story is handled, because I think that is like their main, like that's what Pokemon Sun and Moon do so well, is like a nice, well-paced sort of story with characters that you enjoy and a quest that you feel you can invest yourself in, you know? Nobody's going to say, I loved that there were like 10 Ultra Beasts. That's the best part of the game. Like, can you honestly say that if there were like only 2 of them or 3 of them instead, it would have been a worse game? No. So then you don't put them in there, you know? It's I don't know. It's that take. Okay, bring me your next terrible gift. Eucalyptus! Eucalyptus! I'd actually prefer some, like, horrible flesh koala to Rayquaza! What game was it again? Was it, like, Pokemon Battle Revolution, where the commentator called it Rayquaza? Swamped by Hydro Pump! I'm pretty sure that's what it... There's, like, some, like, game where they refer to it as Rayquaza, and I'm just like, ugh. At least it's not Dialga. Dialga is literally, like, the worst one in this, right? If you reach Dialga at the end of the game, because Steel and Dragon is such, like, a painful typing to have something that's strong against it. I think, like, you know, like, ground is usually your only option, or fighting. But not just that, it's just strong. It's extremely strong. So, like, if you run into, like, Dialga at the end of this, you're just like, oh, fuck. At least, like, Rayquaza is, like, somewhat tolerable. That should help, at least. I feel like I can contribute more by lowering its defense than I can, so that like Rhydon can take the heavy blows, yeah, like that. I feel like I can contribute more in that way than by trying to use attacks on it. Now maybe Mega Kick might be an option. The thing is, like, what's the accuracy of Mega Kick? 75? I might as well go for it once, you know? What could possibly go wrong? Like, look, it's even helping Shadow Sneak. I feel like that Screech was 100% worth it. Yeah, we've almost got it. Will the rock thing actually help? Will it kill it in one hit? If not, I might be able to just use Aqua Jet to take it out. Oh, there we go. I feel like that was a good party, though. Like, everyone made, like, I'm getting very lucky with, like, the sensible decision people online this morning. I was thinking technically one thing that's possible is if this ends up taking too long. By the way, I think based on how this is going, my expectation of recording the rest of the LP today was way off. I think we can call that one right now, because I feel like I'm gonna be here all day getting this done. But at least one like saving grace is that at least if we encounter it and don't get it, we can always get her to note the location of it, which is a good thing. Magmar! No, I'll take Rayquaza. With its weird gums, like, it looks like it has no teeth. Rayquaza. So, sorry, but, like, I can't stop, like, saying it like that. More like Ray Quaalude. Or like Ray Parker Jr. For those of you who don't know who did, like, the Ghostbusters song. Because who you gonna call? Ray Parker J? Ray, I don't even care anymore. Get into the box. Into the cupboard now, Chip. And the thing is, I'm not an asshole, so I can't even just, like, say I'm going to quit, you know? If I was an asshole, I'd be like, okay, well, I'll just quit. Sorry, my connection dropped, yeah, you know? But, like, I can't do that. I'd feel like like such an asshole. Like, there are these other 3 people, like me. Maybe they're LPing right this second, like, going through the same toils and trials and tribulations as I am, just to get this done, you know? And then I'd be there just, like, screwing them over. It's like, they don't need that. Yeah, see, this is why I wanted to fight the stupid little mushroom, not this giant pufferfish. Oh well, as long as Slowbro's physical attack wasn't lowered, I guess we're gonna be fine. Alright, bring me your next terrible gift. Oh, QRM. Another legendary Pokemon I don't care about. Aren't you from that game that I never even bothered finishing before? Really? Wow, that's amazing. It's great to see you. Not. Alright, here we go. Smackdown. Well, we're gonna lay the smackdown on QRM. Gonna be WWF SmackDown. I don't think I can do another Dynamax adventure attempt after this. Like, I'm wondering whether, like, it mightn't be a good idea to, like, just play through it and intentionally lose when I find the Pokemon that's important. Or intentionally, like, not take it, so that then I can get the doctor to note its location, and then we'll just be able to just do that straight away. Like, I'm wondering whether that's an option. Like, I get up to it, then just, like, say, I don't want it, I want one of the other Pokemon instead that I caught. And then I should be able to just get it the next time when I'm recording and be like, okay, now we're going getting the Pokemon. I don't know, that should be an option, but I don't, like, I'm gonna level with you here. I don't think I can do, like, another Dynamax adventure. I'm too impatient. I think that's, like, my problem. It's nothing wrong with the game. It's like the combination of the fact that legendary Pokemon are so insignificant to me. So it's like there's very little for me to get invested in, and I'm just an extremely impatient person. So, like, something like this where every step takes a long time, like you have to wait for everybody to pick their attack, you have to wait and see if they want to pick the Pokemon, you have to vote for the next stage, you have to have the big, like, epic introduction to show you that it's Quillfish. You know, they like, everything takes a long time. So, like, I've been recording here for 1 hour and 20 minutes. I've done, like, whatever, 3 Dynamax adventures or whatever. Like, that's not a lot. I have, like, enough for, like, 2 videos, you know, out of, like, 1 hour and 20 minutes, and I prefer to, like, do more different things. We'll continue this on another day, I think. Once we finish this, win or lose. Again, I don't really care very much about QRM. I'm wondering whether there's, like, a certain number of them that you have to do, or do you just have to wait and see that you hit on, like, the correct one or something like that? I have no idea. Maybe the game expects you to have done more Dynamax Adventure or something. Something like that, anyway. We've got, like, so many other things that we can do today, so I'm not sweating it. And I think that might actually be a good option, like, offline or off-screen. I'll just, like, play and play and play until I find the right one, then just intentionally not take it. And then I can, like, on the next recording session, I can just have it ready to go, you know? I think that might be, like, the best option here. Glaciate? What does that even... Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was, dangerous. But Rhydon, you survived. Is this going to, like, up my attack now because of the weakness policy? Yeah, it is. Pity this thing is going to be faster than me and just take me out now. And Slowbro, Xanaxes, Xanadu, Xantippy, or whatever. Slowbro fainted. I feel, actually, it's interesting, we have like the 4 original Pokemon from that we chose as the rental ones right at the beginning. You don't really see that happen very often. Normally, someone will take one of the other ones from along the way, you know? Someone will take one of the other Pokemon that we encounter along the way during the Dynamax adventure. It's like you don't see it very often that everyone like keeps the rental Pokemon for the whole thing. But I think we got good ones. Like, well, Celio. I'm not sure whether it's that Celio isn't that great or whether it's the person using it isn't that great. It's one or the other. But the Slowbro is good. Nice one, Xanax. The Slowbro is good, and the Charmeleon is putting up a fight as well. Dragon Pulse, you can't argue with that. Well, I never got to take advantage of my weakness policy, but I'm proud of you, Rhydon. Like, I'm proud of your performance. You deserve a raise. Like, I wonder what these Pokemon, like, these are the rental Pokemon, right? So, like, that's their job. Their job is just being rental Pokemon, I guess. It's like a car. You know, they just sit around there, waiting for somebody to rent them for a Dynamax adventure they don't care about. But yeah. Kyurem was caught, I'm so happy. What are we going to call this one? Yeah. He actually just looks like a jerk. So I'm just going to call him the jerk. Like, Kyurem looks like an asshole. Like, he just has one of those faces where he just looks like he's mean. You know, like, look at him. He's such a jerk. The jerk has been sent to the box with all the other jerks. Anyway, I think that's enough for one episode, or for one recording session. I'm still not ready for him. I think that's enough for one recording session of, like, Max Raid Adventure or Dynamax Adventure. I think off-screen, not, like, now we're going to do some other stuff, because I still want to record some fun things. Off-screen, my plan is, like, later on that I'll, like, find the Pokemon I need, in there, and then just, like, refuse it, and then note where it is, and that should work, hopefully. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this part. I will see you next time when we do some fun stuff. Bye now. Also, I need to get more water and another espresso. Stat!